For today's Tactical Tuesday episode, the first round of Ultimate Cup results are in, and there was an explosive showing of Bloomlordmon. While there are a slew of other decks out there, Bloomlordmon can build wide and also give explosive plays that can just end the game right then and there. This episode aims to suggest some option cards to utilize as one text or even main deck that are very effective against this deck. As always, if you enjoy these types of videos, do consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell for more future content. I'll be going in order of color, so let's deep dive into effective cards and deck text to utilize against Bloomlordmon and in general, wider building boards. For red decks, Gallantmon is one of the favorite decks in my mind when playing against Bloomlordmon. At 3000 DP per a body for even their level 4s, this deck can really nerf the wider building effects. But for general splashability, you could utilize cards like Fireball for the draw power against other decks, while utilizing the deletion of even level 4s against Bloomlordmon. But of course, the best option card in my mind against the Plant King himself, Crimson Blaze. Crimson Blaze gets a reduced cost for each body your opponent has in play, meaning at 3 to 4 bodies you could very well wipe the board for less than 2 memory. However, it is important to know that these types of cards in any other red deck may not be as impactful, considering the DP threshold of level 5s and onward are typically 7k. Meaning Gallantmon based decks have the best use because of their increased DP inheritables. The last option card could be Happy Bullet Showering, but I don't recommend this particular option, mainly because it's 7 cost. But when it comes to blue, what are the major heavy hitters? Surprisingly, I felt that in researching some of these cards, they are very good against Bloomlordmon. Supreme Cannon is the first item on the list and shines most with, in particular, Metal Garurumon X. While it does not see much play right now, could it if done right? Absolutely. Rattlestar, while only effective against level 5 and lower Digimon, could potentially be the make or break point that spins Bloomlordmon back to the deck. But for other cards, you could very well utilize Innocence Blizzard and Sorai as well. Now moving to yellow option cards, this is where you could utilize some old cards, like Purge Shine, to put a damper on the board. While the memory cost is 4, those smaller bodies instantly go away and reduce additional checks if Bloomlord hits it in security. Although Holy Flame could slow your opponent down when it comes to security checks. Yellow though lives predominantly in the yellow hybrid matchup for Ultimate Cups, but you could see Mastodon making waves as well utilizing the Meikumon and Meicrackmon engine. Mirror matching into Bloomlordmon might not seem great, considering your only outs are Hydramon or in some cases, the Spice Nidhoggmon. Only downside with Nidhoggmon is that it is not a vegetation, plant, or fairy Digimon, meaning you bottom deck it almost every time you search. Nidhoggmon has an advantage in that it suspends all your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less, then bottom decks everything on your opponent's board that's suspended. Only downside is, you need the full Digivolution stack to do it. Hydramon, on the other hand, can have memory gain shenanigans, but keep in mind that floodgates like Terriermon can block it. Black option cards do little in the Ultimate Cup format in my opinion, mainly because for wider building boards, only one option card stands above them all, and that's Gavalt Schwarmer. This option card, however, only triggers from hand, meaning you have to pay the hefty 7 memory associated with it. Additionally, it not only nukes your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 7 or less, but yours as well. Because whiteboard deletion is seldomly seen in black, the best form of deletion for Ultimate Cups in black is honestly Dark Gaia Force. While Hades Force is a powerhouse itself, Dark Gaia Force might start seeing more play as well in black Warwick Greymon related decks. Purple, honestly in my opinion, has the worst matchup in Bloomlord related decks, because a majority of these effects only target unsuspended Digimon. But if you honestly are going the purple route, Deathclaw can target pesky level 4 or lower Digimon at the expense of a body. With the introduction of the Beelzemon starter deck, this is where a majority of removal is possible against Bloomlordmon. And white card wise, there's just X Program, but again, that nukes the whole board. In general, what are your thoughts on the cards I mentioned today? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. This is DigiPanda, logging out.